Medical workers. What were the most haunting last words you've heard from a patient? My husband is a PICU nurse, and one morning he came home in a daze. Quiet, distant, clearly shaken. I asked what was wrong, and after a pause, he told me about a little boy who had been in the PICU for a few days. He wasn't getting better. His condition had been touch and go, but that night was different. Each night, the boy would wake up scared or restless, and one of the nurses would sit with him until he fell asleep again. That night, it was my husband's turn. He pulled up a chair, read him a book, and then sat beside him while music played softly from the boy's little speaker. Just before drifting off, the boy looked at my husband and said, "You were my favorite." Then he closed his eyes and fell asleep. That morning, the boy's heart gave out. The team tried everything. They fought hard to bring him back, but it just wouldn't restart. He was gone. My husband was devastated. He told me that he hadn't thought much of that little boy during his stay. There were many patients and he hadn't stood out at the time. But in the boy's final hours, my husband had clearly made a deep impression. That realization hit him hard. He felt like he hadn't done enough. But I reminded him, that child died knowing he was cared for and loved. That was the only funeral of a patient my husband has ever attended. He still talks about that little boy. Some moments stay with you forever.